toad in the hole. Who does not love that? Really simple, really easy. Nice way of making it. Here I've got an oven-proof pan, okay, like a slightly high-sided oven-proof pan. I'm going to do it all in the one thing. You can do it in a tray if you like. It goes onto the stove. Good splash of oil. Make sure it gets nice and hot. And then into that, got a pack of sausages. There's 6 in a pack. When did that happen? See, I remember as a kid, didn't it used to be 8 sausages in a pack? Anyway, 6 sausages into the pan. Going to make sure that they move around, get a nice little bit of colour on them. And whilst that's going on, I'm going to make up the Yorkshire pudding batter. Plain flour, 225 grams plain flour. Now there's lots of different recipes flown about for Yorkshire pudding. They're all pretty good, they all work. James Martin's one is very good, as you'd expect, because he's from Yorkshire. 4 eggs. So you see the sausages, you want to get that nice golden colour on them. Is there a better sound in the world than sizzling sausages? So beat the eggs now. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add to that 375 mils of milk. So you've now got like a wet mix, okay? With the eggs and the milk. And then you slowly just add the wet mix to the flour. You don't want to bake it up too much. It doesn't matter if there's lumps and bumps in it. It really doesn't, okay? A lot of people overwork it, okay, and stretch the glutens and make Yorkshire puddings not rise by overbeating it and overworking it. And that's it. I'm not going to beat it. I'm not going to knock out all the lumps and bumps. I'm just going to leave it as that. Okay, these sausages getting a nice colour on them, but not too much, okay? Because bear in mind this is going to go in the oven. Now, if you're going to make the Yorkshire pudding mix, it would be really good if you could actually make it the day before. If you make it in the evening before you go to bed, leave it room temperature as well, cling film, and it kind of separates out. And all those lumps and bumps will just slowly dissolve. And then in the next morning when you need it or you want it, you just give it a bit of a mix together. If you just leave it, I don't know, 8 hours before you need it, it's great. But this way will work, okay? Now, the oven is on already, okay, and it's on quite hot, 210 degrees centigrade, alright? And the Yorkie mix is going to pour straight into the hot batter. Hot oil, sorry. It's quite nice now. I haven't got to shake because the sausages have stopped spitting and popping. And it's going to go into the oven. I'm going to bake it 210. 45 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, but do not open the door, all right? Because the moment you open the door, air comes in, and your Yorkshire puddings will be going from that, and they'll collapse. And you do not want that to happen, right? And this is the real reason, right, why you got to clean your oven, right? It's not like you got anything else to do, is it? Okay. Whilst the toad in the hole is in the oven baking, we're going to make the onion gravy to go with it. Now, listen, we can make it with stock sauce. You can do it any way you like. However, tin of French onion soup. It's a clever way of doing it. French onion soup into a saucepan. I'm going to bring it up to the boil. We're going to reduce it down just a little bit. Bit of Bisto. I'm not scared of using a bit of Bisto, especially at home. I mean, no, only at home. I don't do it in any of the restaurants, I promise. We're going to thicken it with the Bisto, but then it's about how do we make it come alive? How do I make this not taste like a tin of soup? So here I've got some pickled onions that I've chopped up, and I've also added to it a spoonful, but I might put another spoonful of this sweet onion jam, okay? And you're going to end up with this lovely onion gravy. Okay, the soup is boiling away. Now into that I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons of Bisto. And whisk it, keep it cooking so it starts to thicken. And the lovely thing about Bisto is it does give a good texture. I mean, this is great for home cooking. You can be all food snobby about it if you like. However, when it's about trying to blag something and make it nice and quick and simple and easy, alright, leave me alone. Just use Bisto in a tin of soup. And I promise you, it's going to make something that tastes delicious. So it's now thick, rich, but it's got the pickled onions gone through. It's got the sweetness of the jam. Okay. Splash of vinegar, pinch of salt, and a little Tabasco. And don't be shy of playing around with things. Bit of Lea & Perrins, onion gravy, dead simple, quick, easy, delicious, just to go with a very, very quick Yorkshire pudding, toad in the hole. All right. Look at that beauty. Look at that for a toad in the hole. That looks amazing. It smells fantastic. Now what you could do is you cut a bit of, you know, a slice of it out like a bit of cake. However, do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to spoon some of this luscious onion gravy. Get it in the gaps. Oh, look at that! And there you go. Toad in the hole with onion gravy. Simple, tasty, delicious.